Okay. I kind of feel like I should kind of start out with how how my passion has evolved. Um, I originally came into school wanting to be an education major because I mean I've always loved and cared a lot about especially young kids, and that's something that's always been really clear to me. And when I remember seeing kids, and it just like it pained me to see that them bearing stuff that they shouldn't be bearing because of their parents, um, and it like even more it like pained me even more to see like the hopelessness in them. And so like I was originally, I mean I'm not gonna lie, I was originally kind of mad at their parents for doing this to their kids. And so I came in here, I enrolled in the education program, and it didn't take me very long to realize that that's not something, that's not the way I wanted to reach out to these young kids. And so I ended up changing my major to psychology. And like I was in psychology, and I began to kind of picture myself in this perfectly lighted office, and like counseling these little kids. I'm like, this I can do this, I can do this. And as I began to get in these classes, my understanding of people and like it evolved, and my passion for these little kids grew, but also my understanding of their parents and my love for them and wanting to help them also grew. And so then I began to picture myself in this perfectly lighted office, with the waterfall fountain in the background, with the big picture window. I began to picture their parents in there as well. And so, I'm like, okay, this is good, this is good. And then, like, I think especially this semester, like, all of that has, like, really changed. I attending the circles class and this class, and like in last semester too, like studying like different personalities and kind of how how we evolved into who we are, and like taking like adult development or and so like there's this house that I drive past every day. It's this beautiful like brick house, or the stone house, and I remember driving by, I'm like, I want to live in a house, or I want to live in a house like that. But I remember driving home from circles one day and just being like, that's so unnecessary. I mean, I still think I think it's a beautiful house, but like, just like, I mean, just thinking about, or like studying in circles about the different like struggles that everyone has, like that's not gonna, money isn't gonna buy you happiness, and just like really just kind of getting a different look on life. And so now, like, I mean, I drive by that house and I think about it differently, and it's really interesting. And so, all that to say, even though my passion has changed a little bit, I still love those little kids, and I still want to give those little kids a second chance, but I also want to give their parents one too. And so instead of just working with children, I want to work with adults as well. And my plan is to get a job in or get a master's in social work. I'm not really exactly sure where that's going to take me. I'm not a huge fan of working for the state because I feel like that as a Christian, my job is to spread the gospel, and I would want to, and the state doesn't let you do that very well. I mean, they don't like religion in their program, and so whether it be like starting my own setup, or like working for someone who will allow me to share the gospel. And because I believe that there's a lot of temporary cures, and even just like medication, and even like counseling, but I truly believe that God is the one true cure to our problems. And so like I said, I don't have it like mapped out exactly, but I do want to work in a place where I can share the gospel. And I really like this book because, in like the 3 stages, because, yeah, it's really nice to be like, yeah, I want to reach out to these people, I want to help them, blah, 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 but how, you know, like, and so I feel like this book did a really good job of kind of breaking it down, like the first stage is, helping them share their story, and so it just kind of, and then it just really helps you, or it helped me at least, know, like, kind of give an idea of how to go about doing that, like techniques and, like probing and stuff, and just, it gave me a better idea and a better understanding of how that will look like and how that will work. And I think it goes perfectly with my worldview. I mean, my worldview, like I said, is to, like 1 Corinthians 13 talks, 13:4-8 says, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, love does not boast, love is not proud, love does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is easy angered. It is not easily angered. It keeps record of wrong. It does not keep record of wrong. Sorry. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. And I read that because, I mean, and God says our greatest command is to love others, or love God with all your heart and love others. And like I feel like this book does, like it helps. I mean, it says like this as far as like it just kind of helps you, or I mean, it talks about being, oh my gosh, I can't think of the word. What is the word? Basically, really like understanding of people. Yeah, what is it? That's empathetic. Yeah, empathetic. I mean, that's what the Bible tells us to do, and this book also tells us to do that, and just like it gives you different perspectives, like teaches you to look at people with different perspectives. And so I think, I mean, as far as that goes, it went along, I mean, perfectly with my worldview. And and so I guess all that to say, I feel like I said, my passion has changed a little bit. I mean, it's evolved. It hasn't really changed because, like I said, I still love those kids and I still care about kids. And but now I love their parents as well. And so, even though I don't have a concrete idea of where I'm going to go, I feel confident that if I'm sharing the gospel and showing these people love and following Jesus, that he has a plan for me, and I trust that he does. And so that's my career goal.
Okay. Questions or comments?
What about psychology made you want to switch your major? Like you said, some classes, but do you remember which class?
Well, like I said, I was supposed circles is has really reinforced that. I remember taking personalities. Really got me into it. This class also got me into it, and abnormal psychology. I remember really like having the speakers.
All the speakers.
Yeah, really getting an understanding that is at my heart really.
Anybody else? Okay. Yay, Libby.